Hello, good people. Welcome to day 2 of my data collection journey. As you could see, I was shaking my head there because I had to be at school literally before 8 and it was so cold that morning. I'm sure you can tell by that really big jacket I was wearing. That part was not so fun, but I gotta do what we gotta do. So I got there and I went over to the food lab where I found Kaylin the English is not Englishing, labeling some plates. And then we wheeled our containers of water to the elevator because we had to go up to the 4th floor where the weigh room was. We had to do that. Thank goodness we didn't have to go up the stairs. Obviously we couldn't go up the stairs with the trolley, but I'm just glad either way because those stairs, 4th floor is far. It is far. So we got there and we're a bit lost because we weren't quite sure which lab to go into, but then Miss Benjamin came along and helped us find the weigh room. So basically what we had to do here was measure a specific quantity of agar powder. I'm not quite sure how much it was, maybe 20 something, point something, I don't remember. And then we had to put them into these containers where we would also add a specific amount of water to get that proper accurate ratio that we needed. When we were done with that, we had another lab tech help us get the containers into, her phone fell, get the containers into the autoclave and just put the appropriate settings. And the waiting time was about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So we eventually just had to go downstairs and find another way to occupy our time and just wait until 12 o'clock. So I was there in the food lab. Kaylin had stepped out for a bit and I just did some journaling, of which I will not show you too much lest you know who my crush is. I'm kidding. I don't have a crush on anyone. But yes, at 12 o'clock we headed up to the 4th floor again to get our bottles because they were done and they were so hot when we got them out. We had to be super careful. But yes, once we were done with that, we got our bottles and headed back into the elevator to come downstairs to the food lab. So here Miss Benjamin was just giving us a short tutorial on how much we had to pour into the plates because we had not done lab work in literally 2 to 3 years because of COVID. Okay, 2 years would be more accurate. So we just needed a bit of an example at first. So we poured our agar solution into about 150 plates and we labeled a couple more because they were not enough at first. And here Kaylin was just checking if they had solidified because, we had to make sure that was set before we put them back into the bags. And afterwards, we wheeled it over to cold storage just for it to sit there while we wait to take our samples, which we have not done yet, by the way, because of other issues. Basically waiting on NUST for some things, but yes, they'll basically stay there until we collect our data and we're ready to do our microbial analysis. So that was basically the end of it. And thank you for watching.